Today, Hanoi moved 1,000 people without COVID out of their homes into a concentrated quarantine facility. These people are not going to have any privacy, they're not going to be able to cook their own food, and they are essentially in a completely government-controlled isolated center. These are people that currently do not have COVID. And for the majority of these people, maybe they have a cell phone, maybe they have a laptop, but most people will be using their cell phone. And if you're using your cell phone a lot, what you would want to minimize is the number of battery cycles you're doing, meaning going from 0 to 100%, as battery wear is something that is inevitably going to happen as you increase or decrease the amount of charge that your device has. And that's why something like this is actually a lifesaver. Hey, my name is Mitchell. I'm fluent in tech, so you don't need to be. If you want to go ahead and help support me get through my 6th month without working here in Vietnam, smash the subscribe button, give me a like if you like the videos. And as always, if you guys want to support me, go ahead and check out TechFluent in the links down below. Check us out on Instagram. We're doing all kinds of tech news, cool stuff like that. And we have a new product coming to market on Amazon in a couple of days. This is a 5-watt charger. It is a 1 amp, 5-volt USB-A charger, and this is the opposite of high tech. We're gonna go down and show you guys a little bit of an example of what we're talking about and why this is important in a moment. But first, I wanna go ahead and explain to you why this charger is important. This charger is the charger that I use for the majority of my devices. It charges my devices extremely slow. And if I'm trying to edit a video or do something like super power hungry with my S20 FE or even my Mi Pad 4, the device doesn't charge, which is a good thing because this device is supplying enough energy to my tablet and my phone that it doesn't increase the battery charge percentage, and thus it kind of keeps it at a constant rate, meaning I'm reducing battery cycles on both of my devices. The second benefit of this is that this actually keeps my devices performing at a higher level while using them plugged in. And we'll explain that in a moment. To make this explanation as simple as possible for everyone, I have a couple different chargers here. This is the Xiaomi 33-watt charger, this is the Samsung 25-watt supercharger, and this is a RAV Power 65-watt USB-C power delivery charger. All of these chargers, except for this one, are going to try to charge the device at the maximum speed possible. They are smart chargers. This one is going to try to charge a Xiaomi device that supports it at 33 watts as long as the battery will support that and as long as the temperature of the battery will support that. Now, if you are using your device while charging, it's going to go ahead and prioritize charging it as fast as it can, and thus it's going to limit the current that goes into the device based on the battery temperature. Now, if you're gaming or you're trying to do other high performance tasks on your device, it's going to talk to the charger and then slow down the rate of charging. Now, on top of slowing down the rate of charging, your device is already going to be heat soaked, meaning it's going to be at a hot temperature already. And so for devices like the Redmi Note 10 Pro, like the S20 FE, basically all modern smartphones, your device is going to be taking the temperature of the SoC. But because this is such a small unit, probably in a case in your situation, if your battery is hot, then your SoC is going to be hot, and thus we are going to run into thermal throttling limitations. Now, this is something that I noticed specifically when gaming on long extended periods of time on my Xiaomi Mi Pad 4. I've been playing a lot of FIFA here in lockdown in Vietnam, and when I am using an 18-watt charger, the device will get really, really warm up here, along with getting warm down here by the battery. This is something that affects metal and large devices better or less in general, because the metal does a great job of dispersing the heat, and the fact that the device is larger, let's turn on the volume, means that the device is going to shed that heat better. But trying to game when using a fast charger, this device supports a maximum of 18 watts. The device would begin to skip frames and run into a lot of jitters. And to be honest, FIFA isn't even that intensive of a game. Now we're gonna go ahead and start a little gaming session here, and we can fast forward for you guys. Okay guys, now I'm on my third game of FIFA, and I can pretty confidently say that the device is cooler, if not the same temperature as it was when I started with my first game, charging it at 18 watts. And honestly, using these chargers a lot in very warm climates has taught me that using a slow charger that maxes out at 5 watts more or less will often trickle charge the device or charge the device so slowly that it doesn't increase the heat at the battery. Decreasing the heat or keeping the heat at the battery at a constant pace instead of increasing it keeps the SoC cooler, keeps your battery cooler, and overall allows you to maintain a higher level of performance for a longer period of time. If you're looking to buy some slow chargers, honestly, any of the 5-watt Apple chargers will do. I'll have links for some of the ones I like in the description down below. If you guys have questions, go ahead and hit me up on Discord or on Twitter. And until next time, it's been Mitchell. Peace.